On this week's episode of Soils Across North America, we are going to investigate four soils ranging from Glacier National Park in Montana to the crop fields of New Jersey.
My favorite soil is located in the northeastern plains of Colorado. The series name is Wages, and it is a fine loamy mixed superactive mesic auritic argiostol. Wages has five soil horizons A, BT, BTK, BK, C, all with loamy textures besides BT that is a clay loam. My soil has a basic pH ranging from 7.0 to 8.2. The first two horizons are non-effervescent. The BTK horizon is semi-effervescent. Then the last two horizons are very effervescent. My total PA is 14%, and my predicted water budget never shows a surplus, and I'm always in a period of recharge, use, or deficit. My actual water budget, on the other hand, shows that I'm always in a surplus. I think this is due to an inaccurate ET measurement. My soil differs because it has the second lowest PA. My use is also different from Nate's or Tyler's in that it is used primarily for livestock. And lastly, my climate is the driest with an annual precip of 10 inches, hence the name Aritic.
The series Borden Gulch. Its nerd name is Andic haplocryops. It's highlighted by its two O layers and its two parent materials. The pH is pretty boring, with it being 6.5 to 7 across the board and is completely non effervescent. Its extent is from Glacier National Park to Flathead National Forest to eastern Oregon. Its topography is in the high mountains and has very little plant available water compared to even the dry agricultural soil presented by Charlie. Borden Gulch's water budget is unique in that it's in a constant surplus, with the exception of a little bit in the summer because of the snow. It's sort of like Nate's Cub Lake soil in that way, but also not really, because the Minnesota soil is just rain, whereas here it's snow all winter and then a runoff and nothing else.
My favorite soil is the Sharptown series. The Sharptown series is a fine silty, mixed active mesic aquic haplodot. The horizons range from AP to 2CG. This soil series reaches depths of 72 inches, and the rock percentages range from 5% of rocks in the AP layer down all the way to 10% in the 2CG. The texture of the soil series is mostly silt loam, with a couple horizons of just loam. The structure ranges from granular to massive, and also this soil is very acidic and ranges from 4 to 5.5 pH. So I compared my favorite soil, the Sharptown series, to Charlie's favorite soil, the Wages series, when looking at the actual water budget. So Charlie's and I's predicted evapotranspiration is actually much higher than what the actual is, and this could have been based on an error. However, the precipitation rates remain very accurate. So both of our soils with the actual ET and the measurement of the precipitation we got were both in a surplus throughout the year. The Sharptown soil series has a much higher evapotranspiration rate than the Wages series, but we also receive about 40 more inches of precipitation per year. And then I also compared the land use and management implications. So both soil series are used for farming, although the Wages is used for smaller grains and sorghum, whereas the Sharptown series is used more for corn and soy and other vegetables. And then Sharptown is also used for some pasture land and hay ground, while Wages is more of a dry land crop and native range scenario. And although uses are very similar, management varies widely. The Wages soil series is a lot more delicate because of the low precipitation